And there it is, the crime scene.
JK, it's my new dorm. 2 weeks in, and I still can't decide on an aesthetic. So for now, let's just say it's minimalist. Besides, I don't have time to decorate anyways, because I just found this. This letter confirmed my suspicion. Something is wrong at Crown Lake Academy. But before I get to the letter, let's back up. If you're joining for the first time, I'm Cleo McCall, infamous youth sleuth with a specialty in solving high school mysteries. This is my first stream since September. I know I lost some followers after taking the fall off, but it wasn't my choice. I got expelled from Sinclair Day School. While my findings were accurate, like the vegan muffins were full of butter, and the president's oil painting was looted during World War II. They got me on trespassing charges. So here I am at Crown Lake Academy for the spring semester. Not my first choice, but after 3 expulsions, you take what you can get. Some lead paint just fell off, but it'll do until I graduate. Plus, it'll make great content. This place is chaotic and shabby, in a nice way, and I just found my first case. Welcome to a series I'm calling Crown Lake Diaries. Ever since Crown Lake started last fall, someone has been posting campus secrets to the central bulletin board. It's brutal stuff. Sometimes literal fraud, like the administrator who spent $20K of the school's money on a marble desk from Milan. Now, I live to reveal hard truths, but these are destructive. Students and faculty are leaving, and everyone's worried that at this rate, Crown Lake Academy could close before the semester is over. I won't even have time to make a nemesis. Luckily, I know the name of the girl who's doing it, which I'll reveal as soon as I get 10 new subscribers. Woohoo! 15. So who's tormenting Crown Lake? Her name is Heather Masterson. The bad news, she's not a real person. Heather Masterson's diary is a Crown Lake tradition written every year by seniors. It's like an unofficial student handbook. Tips, jokes, warnings. Part teen magazine, part burn book, part etiquette guide. At least, that's how it used to be. Last fall, their traditions died. No new diary, no new Heather, no tattle wall where students could post gossip. And then the real trouble began. It was as if, without the diary and without the tattle wall, the secrets grew in size until they exploded. Like, I just found this. Has anyone seen Mr. Cooper's master's degree? Or is it as fake as his toupee? Harsh, but usually true. Now, Crown Lake is paralyzed by distrust, targeted by a fictional bully. Last week came this. I found it perched on the edge of the big fountain. Wake up at 5 a.m. and you get the crime scene, campus, all to yourself. Crown Lake, see what happens when you forget me. Find my original diary and heed its wisdom once again, or watch your school crumble. Heather Masterson may not be real, but she uses a typewriter, an IBM Selectric with a wonky W key.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you live?
Yeah.
Did you tell him about the time where we
Tate!
Sorry. Okay. Well, Cleo has nothing new to tell you. No tale of, teamwork, heart, persistence.
You're monologuing. Want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, little people in Cleo's laptop. I'm Tate. I play the role of roommate. Cleo is my rescue transfer student. When I first adopted her, she never left the room and only ate nutrient smoothies, but now she gets ice cream from the dining hall.
Frozen yogurt, it's probiotic.
Sure it is. Well, I'm gonna go swimming now. Bye.
Wait, it's winter, you'll die.
I'm from New England. Polar plunges are my culture. Plus, I paid a water polo guy to lifeguard. I'll be fine.
Tate does theater and whatever else she wants. I like her, despite this. My first friendly roommate. Maybe Crown Lake will be different, but I'm not optimistic. I'm here to make content, and if I don't find Heather's diary, Crown Lake will close down. I'll move back in with my parents, get a GED, and spend another 4 months alone. Bleeding subscribers. Bored out of my mind. Okay, I'm spiraling. Gotta go take a walk. BRB, as my mom says. And when I return, is there even an original Heather Masterson diary? Or is the letter a hoax? I gotta get a French press. So, I pass the bulletin board, and there's another note. Plagiarism in the creative writing department. Guess I gotta hurry. Is there even an original Heather Masterson diary? So, I contacted the class of 1980 Facebook group. Multiple sources remember an original Heather Masterson diary. It's real. At the library, I looked on every shelf. I inhaled dust and got 2 paper cuts. Still, Nothing. Way in the back, pushed under a desk, was a banker's box marked transfer to storage shed. I looked inside the box. Nothing interesting, but at least I had the next location for my search, the shed. The shed was locked, of course. I found the groundskeeper, but he didn't want to let me in. My first gatekeeper. The key to gatekeepers is to give them what they want in exchange for what you want. This guy seemed like a real rules and regulations type. He wanted order, tradition. I told him I needed to get into the shed because some boys had ruined a bunch of yearbooks by spilling vape liquid on them. I said I worked for the Student Book Conservation Committee, which doesn't exist. Total nonsense, but he was so mad at those fictional vape boys that he let me in. After going through every box, I found it. Cue the mission accomplished banner. It was a Heather Masterson diary, but not the original. The beauty section is all about how to look like Alicia Silverstone, and her film debut wasn't until 1993. Wrong book. Over a decade too new. I had run around half this weird campus and lied to a baby boomer, only to find the wrong diary. How would I ever find the right one? I went back to the letter. Whoever wrote it is angry at Crown Lake for forgetting the tradition of Heather Masterson and wants to guide us back to her. So maybe the diary is hidden somewhere on campus that's been forgotten. I went back to the groundskeeper and I asked him if there's a place no one goes anymore. That's when he mentioned the old tower. It took a while to even find the staircase to the tower, but luckily I studied Victorian architecture during my semester at Choate, so I found it in the solarium. In the solarium, I found the rickety, cast iron spiral staircase of my haunted house dreams. Then, at the top of the stairs was the old faculty lounge. It looked like no one had been there in 20 years. I started searching. After 30 minutes, I'd found nothing but fossilized chewing gum, cigarette butts, and a scrunchie. The sun was setting, and you know those light bulbs burned out 20 years ago. I only had 40 more minutes of light. Hidden behind a weird silk room divider was a door marked Women's Faculty Bathroom. It had to be there. Everyone knows the best secrets are hidden in that one bathroom no one uses. But it was locked. Obviously, I had my lockpick, but the mechanism was so rusted, I couldn't move it. So I came back here to mope. Tate found me on my third box of seaweed snacks. Then I broke all rules of discretion, and I told her everything. The letter, the original diary, and how it felt like I'd failed before I even started. And Tate, she really listened. And she gave me more than a pat on the back. She gave me these. More on them in just 1 minute. Tate texted me she's locked out.
It was cold, but you know.
I can imagine.
Oh, my keys!
You want to tell these folks about him?
Sure, I mean. So, fun fact, guys. These keys are passed down from stage manager to stage manager at the Crown Lake Theater Department. So when I heard Cleo needed to open a lock, I figured these were worth a shot.
I tried to take them and run, but
Yeah, stage managers don't let their keys out of their sight. So, we both went.
when we got back to the bathroom door, we tried the first key, then the second, and the third.
Yeah, a lot of these keys aren't labeled.
Then, on the 7th key, we got into the bathroom. And surprise, it was incredibly cute.
You'd think it would be easy to find a big book in a bathroom, but wrong.
We looked in the toilet tanks, HVAC grates,
That's when we heard footsteps, like heavy, scary footsteps.
and I made the tactical, executive decision to hide in a stall.
I also did that.
Peering under the door, I saw a pair of black boots, men's boots. And this was the girls' bathroom. It was our jurisdiction. So, we jumped out to face our fears and claim our bathroom. That's how we met Hader.
Yeah, really nice guy. Quiet, too. Made Cleo act kinda crazy. But he just asked us what we were doing.
And you told him the truth. You gave away our lead.
He wasn't looking for the diary.
Well, Hader made me feel kind of nervous, like a meerkat, or when you drink a seltzer you didn't know had caffeine in it.
Be real, you caught a crush.
No way. Well, I did feel the urge to check my hair in the mirror after he left. That's when I noticed the fingerprints. In the dust were 4 fingerprints right on the edge, like someone had grabbed the mirror to open it. Turns out it wasn't just a mirror. It was a cabinet door. That's how I found this. Are you expecting anyone?
No.
Hey, I just wanted to see if you found it?
Oh, well, come right in.
Hey,
Hey.
we're actually filming right now.
Oh, I can just...
No, it's okay. We were just talking about you. Running into you. Want to tell everyone how we met?
Sure, so I read in the old lounge, and it's really quiet there. I noticed that the bathroom was open, and I went to investigate, and 2 girls jumped out on me.
Well, we jumped out towards you like in a stunning act of courage.
And once I figured out what you guys wanted to do, I wanted to help out, but Cleo, she let me down.
Sorry, I got territorial.
Cleo.
Well, why'd you want to join the team?
Oh, I want to be a co-sleuth, and also my family went to the school, so I know all the history about it.
So because I'm the new girl, I need a historian?
Well, don't say that.
Sorry. I actually do. And a contact in the boys' dorm. This week, I learned that Crown Lake has a complex history. Not all of it is on the internet, and I do need help. So, meet my co-sleuths. They add valuable skills and knowledge to the team.
Well, how about you think we're charming and fun to hang out with?
That too. I can't pay you now. This will be a volunteer position.
That's okay. I'm here just to save Crown Lake. This old place is really important to me. I want it at least to last another 50 years.
And Tate, why do you agree to volunteer?
Because I can't stand the sneaky paranoid vibe. I mean, I get it. We all make mistakes and tell white lies, but everyone deserves privacy. Things haven't been joyful these last few months, and to me, joy is a big part of it. Cleo?
Me? I owe my audience a real juicy investigation. One that's twisty, spooky, and strange.
And you want to save the school, right?
I just started here. No loyalties yet. Not here to make friends. But do you guys maybe want to get dinner? I mean, I gotta do my sign-off, but I can meet you there.
Yeah. You know, not for friendship purposes, but because I love tuna wiggle. Hater?
Yeah, I love tuna wiggle.
Great, let's go.
Awesome. Don't tell anyone, but I do think Crown Lake will be different. And now, what's in the diary? That's for next week.